Ta ah ta 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 ta. Ay 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 ay. I ain't opening the big boy today because today I uh uh anyway. Uh, uh, wait. Just a second. Okay, when you press this, right? And then I go right into here and it should load now, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a bit weird. Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. Wait, I am live, right? Oh yeah, I am. Why was there? You know, whatever. For some reason it was scheduled, although I didn't have it scheduled. Whatever. Really, whatever. No one cares. Anyway, moving on. It is time to do stuff. Dip. Lower the music a bit. Okay, yeah, that's in fine. Wait a minute, I'll be right back. Wait a minute. Christ. Oh my god. I got scared. Bro. Okay. Well, that's a weird position to be in. My chair slid down, so now I look like a midget. I'm not saying I am a midget, I'm just saying I look like one at that moment. Anyway, moving on. Where were we? Where the flap were we? This is fine. Everything is fine about this whole situation, if you ask me. We're fine. Interesting stuff. Dude, Twitch is being weird. Can I play a game in sprints per minute? I cannot handle this. It's too long. It's too long. I can't. Why is it taking so long? This doesn't make any sense. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! I guess I have to make Crybaby if I want to play. Oh. Oh, jungle. Okay. I am jungle. Okay. Okay, it's time to try that other build. With nice, and nice. And I can also use these. Paired up with these. So a very fun interaction, by the way, that I found out with Countdown. It says deal more damage to high health enemy champions. That means in particular champions that have max health are gonna take in particular 8% more damage. So the moment your health falls like under 60%, that disappears. But it's huge for a burst build. It's actually fucking huge for a burst build. And like, because I'm gonna have red buff, chips out of course, my beloved. Oh wait, is there anything else I could use? No. Or I can just use sudden impact. Because I'm gonna be appearing and disappearing from buses a lot. So let's see. Dumbo 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 dumbo. Dumbo 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 dumbo. What? Okay, so it's Zack and Jungle for sure. It's Diddle and Top. No, it's Auga. 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 This works for me, really. This works. This is simply huge. Alright. Okay, let's see. Ice cream. Bro. Fuck off. No. I hate this. Ice cream. I feed. Get it?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm glad. Well, what if I go over here? I peed, I screamed, I ate that ass.
Minions have spawned. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, that's fine, really. Get them! Get them! Get them all!
An ally has been slain.
Usually when we say get them, we mean kill them, not let them kill you. Okay, so Zack doesn't have his passive, that's good. I'm gonna take my red and gonna then his blue. And he cannot really do anything. He lost from here, let's support. Sop Dave. Dap deep dab da do. I've been late, I love letting go. Oh my god, that's mine. Thank you. Thank you a lot, my kind sir. Both of them are champions that can go in and out very easily. He was level 2, so that means he only took a single thing. So that means I can actually go to his other buff, right? You know, I just want to talk to him.
You have slain an enemy.
Damn, brother. Just a level 2, level 4.
An ally has been slain.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Yay! I still haven't used my ignite yet. Alright. Okay, so time to take my buff. Damn, dude. I've taken everything else except my buff. Now I remember why it was broken. She's still level 2.
Has been slain. Double kill.
Level 3? I mean, it's not really their problem that we're better. Okay, well, you know what, I can take this very easily. Okay, Drake is almost dead. Good to know. And I can actually reset. And almost buy my whole blade, because I'm that fan. I'm simply that guy. You know what? I'm that salty, I'm gonna open my chips right now.
Shut down.
Time to take weight grabs.
An ally has been slain.
Well, at least guys, you're giving them hope. They may be able to do something.
Double kill.
Although we know it's not really gonna happen, but hey, it's better hoping than coping. Okay, I'm gonna take this, and the second one. And the second now. You know what? I'm that cocky. I'm that cocky. Hey. Hey, Trinamir.
Been slain.
Hey Trinda, I think you're getting some tower shots.
Double kill.
You should probably watch them out. Okay, yeah, I remember now why it was broken. I remember now. Yes. So you're telling me it's broken because it's broken? Yes. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Good job.
A summoner has disconnected.
We do like games like these. We do like the games. S. Alright. You know what, Sims? For example. I just need to try it a little bit more. Yes, I just need to try it a little bit more. Alright. I really don't want to go against shenanigans. Don't really have any problem with any top laner. As long as they know what they're gonna play. I could try on this, huh? That's a possibility. But split up, okay. In that case, I guess. Aaron. Why not? Why the fuck not? Okay. Stelle chips. Stelle chips. Okay. Somebody has a bad PC. One of them. Whom has the potato?
I consecrate this artifact in the name of Demacia. They fight well, but the God King stands with you.
Okay. Whatever you say, girl.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
The eyes of the lion.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Whatever you say, girl.
My kingdom awaits.
I'm pretty sure he ain't starting
Minions have spawned.
red, right? No, he's right there. How do you miss?
Stop the march of my kingdom.
I wasn't even hitting at you like normally. What the fuck, dude? How? How did you do that? I need to know.
I will tame these lands and all lands. Hallowed be my name.
No, I'm gonna stay a bit back. Just wait for my passive to heal a bit.
You have slain an enemy.
Okay,
Nothing threatens Demacia.
that was a bit hard, I can see that. Okay, I'm bugging. You do have a big weight though. A small gift from me
Enemy has been
to you.
slain.
I know, I'm very, very such a good guy, right?
Has been slain.
I give you a whole way.
Enemy has been slain.
Victorious.
What the flippity floppity floppity flop. He actually won the fight. There was a word right there. 5 gold. Thank you very much.
My
Okay.
vision is clear. My will absolute. Shall never end.
Okay. I'm just gonna heal a bit. You piece of crap. I mean, I am also healing, so. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up there.
An enemy. An enemy has been slain.
You freaked up there.
Have been answered.
You messed up. That was very sad. Oh wait.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This crown is a heavy burden. For Demacia, I will bear it. A tool to guide my wrath. The enemy flees before our might. Let none escape.
Dude. Why is he there?
Every soul is my subject. Serve
Well.
Demacia and serve at my side.
An ally has been slain.
Well, yeah, you can't really do that many things now, can you?
Killing spree.
Oh my god. Wait. I can cook.
Behold, a living
Come on. You know what?
Fear not, for I will never truly leave your side.
No. I refuse. You know what? You may be right. I mean, you know what? At least I did reset Cled's bounty, so he's worth more gold now. There's that, I guess. Could be worse.
A righteous king for a righteous people.
Okay, got most of the wave. Okay, the way I'm right now, I don't think he's able to kill me.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, you don't really have that much, yes. Somehow you missed. How? I don't know. How do you miss those? Oh, okay.
Under my domain.
Well, that means it's time to play it slightly more defensive, huh? Just in case. Okay, time to go back. I'm leaving.
An ally has been slain.
Or am I?
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Well, you can't really stay right now for sure. So that means these are mine. Okay, she bought lifesteal. Huh? Wait, what are you building with that? Lifesteal? You flashed! You son of a... I mean, that was smart, but
An enemy
fuck you!
has been slain.
You little beard ass, looking ass. Shit!
An ally has been slain.
How is he stacking it through the tower?
Glory awaits.
Alright. Okay. I messed that one up, and come on. SS, my laner is missing. I did give you a warning beforehand.
Shut down.
Okay, I guess it's time for me to take plates. Bap, 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 bap.
Devotion restores me.
My wave, please. Thank you. Okay, now I'm dealing more damage.
Our crusade shall never end.
Okay,
Faith shall deliver.
couple more hits, come on. Bam. Ah.
No shelter for the unbeliever.
They give me these and bap, bap, bap. And we'll go back. I got the first tower. It's mine. I like that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, that was kind of easy. Hello, Mr. Laner. Where are we going? Where are you going away? There you go. How? How was he still alive? Holy shit. He had literally no HP. How was he still alive there? What? Some of the best big times there.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
Crush them!
Your team has destroyed.
There we go. That's more like it. Okay, let's see what Kled is doing.
Been destroyed.
Why is Rise topside?
I am forever.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
There we go.
Down.
Well, that's
Will serve as a lesson.
and I'm gone. I'm gone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.
An ally has been slain.
I will be invincible.
What are the two of you doing in my lane? Get the fuck out of top lane. Top lane is Garen's lane. Go on mid lane. The sucky lane. Okay, no one in there. The way I am right now, it's I missed it. La 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 la, I missed it. Shit.
All beasts bow to the lion.
Well. Hey! Fuck off! Why am I moving you there?
Your team has destroyed
Atlas a good power. She is dealing some serious damage, to be honest. Oh my god, she missed. She missed because he actually melted there.
Your god will not abandon you.
I am pretty sure I can take it in less than 50 seconds. "43 seconds. I'm pretty sure there is a possibility of mitigating this.
I hear you.
No! Come on! Bruh. No! That was bullcrap, dude.
ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Your team has destroyed.
Okay. Well, next wave, please.
An ally has been slain.
I'm the person. Why do they have a bounty? 113 gold. What the fuck?
Your turret has been destroyed.
What the flippity flappity flippity flap?
Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Okay. Okay.
A lion is made from the wounds he has eaten.
Well, I'm just gonna post it. Whether. I'm pretty sure no one's here. Pretty sure no one's here. Oh. Oh, you know what? He killed me all alone. Respect. I got scared because I saw the fucking teleport. Wait a minute. Push mid lane. You could do it. Yep.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Okay. I'll go to Cogma, I guess.
Walks among you.
An enemy is unstoppable.
What the fuck?
An ally has been slain.
What the actual fuck, dude? Okay, yeah.
Fealty or death.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, he probably left, yeah.
Let no beast
And they got
stand
there.
in my way.
That's a problem. Oh my... How did you even know I was there?
Will not save them. God's work is never done.
Like, how much actual do I need? Okay, yeah, I do have to go top lane like ASAP.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, pushing you piece of crap.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
They will find no sanctuary here.
An enemy is dominated.
Stand in my way.
Jesus Christ, my guys, what the fuck?
Enemy rampage.
I will bear it. Righteous. For great justice.
No. Why would I?
Shall remain. Fear not,
Why would I?
for I was never true. Leave your side. Fit for a god king.
Why would I pay if I'm Garen? The only thing I know is Demacia. And Demacia. Okay, that was just put there, so he's very probably somewhere nearby.
I shall save them from themselves.
You know what? It seems like a good idea to just leave, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but it seems like a good idea.
A king never falters.
Def that.
I am Demacia. Devotion
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
There is no safe harbor from the hand.
Not even able to push my good. At least I'm pushing, you know. And our minions are like pretty hard hitters. Okay, for last item, like I can go this and then I can go like Sterox. Yeah.
The God King.
No, you can just go near him, right?
Ally has been slain.
Justice for all mankind.
Okay, what if I just wait? What if I wait for a moment? Okay, so he's not gonna continue pushing. There is Clad.
You have been judged.
And give me that.
I have business.
Plus I can also reset right here. Or not.
You are forsaken.
An ally has been slain. Your team has
Okay, I can take a couple of towers, that's for sure.
Leave no trace of their evil.
has destroyed a turret.
Yay! Yes! Got it! Okay, now let's just go.
An enemy
For
has been
this?
slain.
Don't remember what abilities. Wait, so that means it simply makes my E hurt a lot more.
An ally has been slain.
Master Heal. Then we will leave.
I have returned.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing what I was doing. I'm just glad. It should be pretty easy to deal with at this point. Bap. Bap. Okay, so he went upside. Look at that.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
I heard. Can we just say that? I heard a lot. Okay, so they are resetting.
Eyes of the lion.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
I'm just gonna stay in the bush, you know, until you come down.
My kingdom awaits.
Just saying. I'm just gonna stay here. Oh, you know what? I'm not saying. But maybe. But
Nothing will stop the march of my kingdom.
no.
Shut down.
These lands and all lands.
You little shit. And it,
Killing spree.
Need of ideologies. The enemy is weak. Crush them in my name.
blah, 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 blah.
Hallowed be my name.
We need that. Okay, what happens if I stay here for a little bit? What are you doing there? What are you doing there, Clan? Are you maybe not there?
Rampage.
Does it happen that
Father to all
you
men.
don't want me to push? Thank you, Raze. Run.
My will absolute.
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
Okay, that's normal.
Team has destroyed a turret.
I'm healing. Oh wait.
The lion must return.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
I am just.
An ally has been slain.
The earth itself shall bend to my will.
Very interesting.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Do something, guys! What the fuck? No, YFF, it's fun. It's a funny game, YFF.
Down. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
How are we losing this, by the way?
Respawning soon.
Like, you know, just a quick question, how are we losing this?
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
Yes, actually, yes.
Glory awaits.
I am officially full build. Yeah, that makes sense.
At my side.
We just went to the portal, of course. Yeah, yeah, do that. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Just take the wave, bait them into thinking that you are pushing.
Behold, a living God.
An ally has been slain.
A righteous king for a righteous people.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Killing spree.
Okay, I may have messed up a little bit.
An enemy has been slain.
Just a little bit though.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay, two of them are dead. And only me is dead from our side. And we got Baron. Okay. I mean, for all that, it could be worse.
An ally has been
I've done
slain.
so much. Like, can I see how much damage I've done with everything? I probably did. He probably did a lot of damage. I also did a lot of damage with, like, Sled.
Your God will not abandon you.
Well, we do need that. And we are not getting that. I was still spinning in there.
Double kill.
I cast you out.
Dude! It's way too fast. Well, GG. That was a hard game.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has
That
been
was like almost a 45-minute game. I had 10 whole deaths, so there's that. Hey, our inhib respawned, so technically it's not over. We still have time. Okay, I want to see how much damage they do. Yeah, I thought I did the most in the team, but not in game. I thought Kog'Maw did more, to be honest. Okay. Oh yeah, I just noticed. Yeah, that's a bad score. That not the best score, to be honest. Not the worst either, but like I've seen worse, but not the best, for sure. Fighting Mr. Beast. Dumba da dumba dumba dum. Do do bumba dum. Oh, okay, we'll do like that. Alright. That's not bad. I'm hovering Yi already, so I should go Yi. Hob Yi, of course. I have to try this as much as possible just to be sure that it's actually viable. Okay. Because if it's not truly viable, like, why try it really? Disturbing the peace. Okay. Those are some interesting bands, I guess. Could be worse, but it's fine. Could be worse, but mostly fine. But it could be worse. Wait. I was hearing Friday Night Funkin' songs, I just noticed. It's not more. No more Friday Night Funkin' songs. Oh no. This is why we lost, we had no more Friday Night Funkin'. Well. How you don't? Oh no. Why do that so slowly? Doesn't really make sense now, does it? Morty. Really? Morty.
My blade is yours.
Is that the Morty Zang? Huh. Okay. I don't know, wait. Who is wearing what? Mortis jungle? Or top? Where is Morty in this equation? Top lane? Oh, okay, yeah, he's top lane. Oh, Timo jungle, really, dude. Well, that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be annoying very quickly. But like last freaking Timo Zangu?
I will show you the path.
How does Timo Zangu work exactly? No, actually, wait, I think I know. He has like his Q for the camps.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh.
Let us begin.
Minions have spawned.
I don't really know what to say at this point. I guess that was okay. I did get 100 gold, so there's that.
Never await victory.
Bah. Just like that. I think Timo is probably gonna start with his blue side. Because that makes sense. The red side would be a bit hard. Not sure why though, it just feels like that. I'm not sure why I think that. I just have a hint.
An ally has been slain. An ally has
Bro.
been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, Ezreal at least died.
Yes, through stone.
Oh, okay, so he did start with his side first.
Form
Huh,
for strength.
interesting. Okay. What about my blue side? Is it gone? I'm scared in my own jungle because I'm not sure where the fuck Timo is.
Anger is
Okay, let's take the scuttle crab.
purpose. Many foes, one strike.
Okay.
Blind
Well.
in you, wounds lives on.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Okay.
Let us begin.
I can try something.
Doubt is the greatest.
I said I can try something, not that it's gonna work. I would like to be very clear about that. Never said it's actually going to work.
An enemy has been slain.
I just said I am going to try something. Okay, time to take the void grubs. But yeah, by the looks of it, this build is kind of viable.
Before strength.
Not really as bad as I was expecting, to be honest.
An enemy has been slain.
This will be a hard lesson.
I'm pretty sure you can handle him for a bit. Oh, hi. Okay.
Enemy rampage.
Master is an eternal spirit.
Break off. Thank you. Oh shit. Well shit.
Gives motivation without purpose.
I am gonna make it. And I just made it. Damn, that was too much. What the fuck?
I will show you the path. Did you miss it? Do not let your pride blind.
So I guess at least we know that he doesn't have his ultimate up. All right. What? Well, I mean, at least a good Drake. So there's that. Okay, I mean, do I really want to reset? I do need, like, still, like...
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
An enemy is dominating.
Pop, 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 pop. Well, by the looks of it, I don't really need to go and gang you now, Garen.
This will be a harsh lesson.
Actually, I didn't really need to reset.
Gives motivation without purpose. I'm meditating.
I got him.
Before strength.
Yep. Okay, the score is still 0-0 for the polyups. Oh wait, they do need 60 gold. They cannot really wait for 60 gold, because 60 gold is a lot. Yeah, damn,
An enemy has been slain.
Bro, I need to reset. I have 2k on me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Screw your tower. Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
So I gave away a bigger bounty for a smaller bounty.
Doubt
Okay,
is the greatest enemy.
next item, Eclipse. I've been saying I'm gonna gang Gagarin for like so long. But every time there are goddamn circumstances.
Pierce through stone.
Killing spree. Executed.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, I cannot shoot.
Has been slain.
We are dying by anyone else but the ones that actually need to kill us. Like, if Timo didn't kill me there, that was an easy free kill for me.
Let us begin.
I'ma just go to Drake. Whatever. I don't care at this point.
Is an eternal student. Did you miss me?
Okay. Got that.
You have been slain.
And the mushroom man. I'm dead.
Rampage.
Alright.
Triple kill. Shut down.
Wait a minute, I'll be right back.
Shut down.
Fall before strength.
An enemy has been slain. Executed.
How does... Okay, so Timo has literally just one more kill and one more assist. Coming. Papa. I don't know. It's really bad I've given them that many kills for no reason, guys.
Shut down.
I'm gonna just pick my own fight. Do it. There we go. Well, there's that. I'm going back.
Let your pride blind.
Or now to think about it, I can just take that tower. It's kinda free. Where are you even here? Oh my... There was another one! Okay, finish my jungle item. That's good. Okay, you all go for that. I'm going for this bandit. Okay. Almost there. I believe. Haha. Timo, where are you like this? Okay.
Anger gives motivation without purpose.
Well, I'm taking that from it. Leave me alone!
You have been slain. An ally has been slain.
No, I'm saying it. I'm mad. I'm mad at Timo. He's out jungling me because he has a fucking smite, a fucking blind. Piece of shit. You never say it coming. No. Well, I can just reason by my eclipse right now. And then I can just start building my skim tower. You know, there's that. Could you stop hitting me, please?
Your turret has been destroyed. A summoner has disconnected. Music. A summoner has been connected. Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree.
Oh, bye. You are so like that to be a piece of shit. I fucking hate you. You can suck my nuts. Fuck you. Excellent fucking ignited me, dude. Holy shit. Guys, come on, I took 3 drakes. You can take, you know, them on, right? For a bit, so that I can come. This game is not truly fair because I actually have a counter pick. Okay. I'm not dead, 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 I'm not dead. I'm not dead, I'm not dead, I'm not dead, I'm not dead, I am not dead. We are surviving this. Oh, no, no. A wild more they appear. He disappeared. I'm pretty sure they're about. Yup. Kind of leave them. We kind of need them. Need some more CS. We do have like almost 3 items. I cleared my whole jungle. The thing is, I'm also cleaning my jungle, so I'm not really like falling that much behind.
An ally has been slain.
Is the greatest.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, but do you really need me?
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, yeah, they can do this.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy has been slain.
Ah,
Down.
okay.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
You suck. Nuts. I do need some more those. Some memories needed. I'm pretty sure you got him, right? He's dead, right? Ooh, pretty close. Damn. I mean, look, they opened our mid and they broke like a tower from here. But we took everything else.
Ally has been slain.
Zip.
Defeat.
Trace, do not be like that, man. Come on. Don't be like that, brother. I have only 3 others. But yeah, that was hard. Like, he had the advantage of being able to actually blind me. So that kind of sucked, because I wasn't really able to do the combo. With like Blue Borg Eclipse. Which kind of sucks. A little bit. Okay, so let's watch something for a bit, because I want to relax, you know, take away the evil energy from the game and put it somewhere else. You know, it sounds like a very fun thing to do, to be honest. Like, let's see. Oh. I know what to do.
This is a very interesting.
There is a new Asmongold video. Yay! That's the wrong screen to open. My bad. That's the one. That is the one.
Interesting topic for me, and I find it to be extremely compelling because obviously, like, I've been on the internet now for like, I'm 34. I've been on the internet for 25 years.
You are on the internet more time than have I ever been alive. Damn.
I got the internet in like 1999, I think. It might.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I should probably send this to just chatting for now. Okay.
Might have been 2000, somewhere around there. And I've
Yep.
been on the internet plugged in as long as I possibly could be. Like, I remember, you know, you couldn't, you know, like the AOL CDs. I remember all of this stuff. And so I've seen how all of this has evolved over the years.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's an incredibly interesting way to look at things. I remember, like, I was looking
Yeah.
up stuff for, like, N64 and Super Nintendo games on my, you know, on my computer and on the school computers on the internet. I was looking it up on Google and I'm like, wow, this website has everything. So yeah, for me, this is extremely interesting because like I've seen this happening ever since its genesis 25 years ago. And then you saw like, you know, commentary stuff happening probably in like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
When I woke up this morning, we had lost 5,000 YouTube subscribers.
Wow.
Compared to where we were last night.
Oh,
Now, the first thing I thought was,
Let's take a look at that.
I don't even have that many.
It's minus 10,000.
I don't
Is
even
this a
have
glitch?
that many.
we've been on YouTube for 15 years
Yeah.
or something like that, and subscribers always just go up. They just never go down. They go
Yeah.
up. Is something wrong with my channel? Is someone attacking my channel? What's going on? So I started texting.
Mm-hmm.
And I texted Brian Tyler Cohen, and I texted Tyler Cohen, and Brian Cohen, and Brian Tyler, all of them. I texted all of them. I texted Jesse Dollimore. I texted Luke Beasley, and Farron Cousins, and Sam Cedar. And
These are like other
every single one of our channels since last night is hemorrhaging subscribers.
Roach out! Everybody get off the ship! Get out! We're sinking! Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Damn, bro.
Obviously they're running away. That you lost. Of course people don't want to. Bro, yes, exactly. Of course, it's bot. No, yeah, that's the reason why it happens. It's obvious.
What is it that is going on? Here is.
And also, like, I think that there's a lot of people that are really fucking mad at a lot of these, like, leftist commentators because everything that you've been hearing has been that Kamala Harris had it in the bag. She was going to win. We're going to put Trump in jail and everything's going to be normal again. And then it turns out that you could not have been more wrong.
Yeah.
So when you are, and you think about like, what is the function of a media site? What is the function of a media, like, you know, service or anything? The function is to accurately inform the user about what is true. So if you're listening to a weather channel and they say, yeah, it's going to be a sunny day outside and it's raining, and then the next day they say, yeah, it's going to be a rainy day outside and it's sunny, you're going to be like, I think this weather channel is bad. I'm going to look for another one.
Yeah.
And so when you feed people bullshit and you tell people things that aren't true, they're not going to follow you and they're not going to listen to you because they're looking for you to know what's going to happen and to give insight on things. And it's very clear that that insight was completely flawed. That's the reason why people are going to leave. It's because, and there are always going to be people that just, all they want to hear is their own propaganda repeated back at them. Absolutely true. However, it's not that simple. A lot of people lost credibility about knowing how the country thinks. Yeah, exactly.
Is a graphic. As you can see, subscribers just go up, 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 and they are down. It is not just YouTube subscribers. We are seeing record cancellations of paid memberships.
This is true too. So this is that
Okay,
a
damn.
lot of people want to be on the winning team. If you want people to agree with you, tell them that other people agree with you. It's crazy how hard herd behavior goes with humans. There are multiple observed psychological studies for this. It is like this, it's basically settled science at this point. Like, it's social science. So, of course, people are going to get off the bandwagon when the bandwagon breaks a spoke. It's not going anywhere. They're going to get off. They're going to get on another bandwagon. Of course. How do people like this exist? I think that for a lot of people, it's upsetting for them that this happens. And I think that what happens is that people live inside of their own delusions for long enough, and they convince themselves that they're real. And I think that's what happens the most, is that people become ideologically captured by a point of view, and that point of view becomes so all-encompassing. It's that this person only talks to other people that agree with them. They only see media that tells them that they're right. They have, you know, like, all of their friends think the same thing that they do, and they effectively create an echo chamber for themselves. And eventually something shatters that, and they're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? And I think also there's a lot of people who don't want that, but they inadvertently put themselves in it.
Yeah.
And so these unsubs and people that are leaving the paid memberships, that is a result of it. It's because these are people that wanted to know what was happening, and you were wrong. Pretty simple. And also, more importantly than being wrong, is you lost. Think about it like this on Twitch. Have you ever seen like a Twitch channel that starts losing viewers because it's losing viewers? Have you guys ever noticed this phenomenon happen?
What?
Yeah, yeah. The chicken bleeding? Yeah.
It is not just
Okay.
YouTube subscribers. We are seeing record cancellations of paid memberships. Record cancellations. These are the people that keep the show running. Now, for a moment, I
stopped running.
thought it's
Yeah,
just
bro.
YouTube. Maybe YouTube is purging people who are inactive subscribers. And once a year, usually YouTube does this, and you see a little decline,
Yeah.
and then numbers go back up. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. And if that were the case, we wouldn't be seeing paid membership cancellations on the website. So now I understand what is going on. It's terrifying, but it is happening.
Yeah.
A lot of people are checking out.
Yep.
I heard anecdotally from a couple dozen people who said, you know, David, I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. I'm checking out. I'm out. And
Sounds about right.
the reason that this is terrifying, not only because it puts everybody in left-wing media's livelihoods at stake and at
Well, they put their own livelihood at stake by creating content that was inaccurate. That's the problem. Like, so if I look at my YouTube channel, and I actually just pulled mine up. So we are massively down. We are down 50%. Do you want to know why? Because we took over 2 weeks off of YouTube. We came back. 4 million, 4 million, 3 million, 5 million views. We have been popping the fuck off.
Yeah.
Been absolutely fucking insane. So yeah, and yeah, we're back in it. We're back in it. We're farming again. And you want to know why? It's because people look back at the old videos. Oh wow, we're actually almost at 3 million views. I didn't even see that. And so the reason why being banned is good, well, no, it was not good for the YouTube channel for sure. Like definitely, like we went down a lot. Like we were at 132K video views. But the reason why it's because we took a huge break. That's really the reason. Like we took a break from the channel, and so now we're back. It'll take some time, and then that's it. And so yeah, billion. We almost have 3 billion views on the
Damn,
YouTube
bro.
channel now. And so check monthly stats from the day you got banned. But you can see why people are not unsubscribing from my channel. It's because people can go back and they can look at the things that I said about different like situations. And I've got to tell you guys, I've been right a lot. And guess what? People want to know what's going to happen. And so they're going to watch somebody who gives them an accurate viewpoint on what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally that simple. You haven't at all? Okay. All right. Okay. You mostly are? Yes, I have a good track record. And one of those... chill, bro. Chill your ego. Oh, it's not ego at all. Like... I know that we have like people like that do this. You're like a streamer hater. Like I function media autistic way. Oh, I spend money on a streamer. I'm not some kind of a cock. It's just weird guy, boohoo metric.
Yeah, bro.
Just weird like streamer hater. Like, oh, I don't like streamers. Listen, if you hate your job, that's fine. But like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about it. Anyway, it's other logical people. Yeah, it's just like weird. Like it's like that kind of like old school Twitch viewer, right? Like salty, weird. Like I hate streamers, Twitch viewers, but I spend all day watching.
Yeah,
them.
bro.
Anyway, so I think that it's not ego, it's just the fact. Like, I have no problem saying when I'm wrong, and I think that, you know, recently there's been a pretty big example of that. So I have been wrong about things before, but I think I've also been right about a lot of things too.
Uh-huh.
And so people are going to watch the content because they think that it's accurate. You have no idea about David Pacman. I don't know if you mean in general, but he's not the guy you think he is. Well, let me go ahead and let me look and see what you're saying. What am I not understanding? But also for a lot of people it is. He's not doing what you're saying. And what am I saying he's doing? Pac is not delusional lefty, to be honest. That's not the point. He said Trump would lose. No, I didn't. I said that a lot of people said.
He didn't say it, he did imply it, but he didn't directly say it. Because he was talking like in general, you know, like completely in general, so yeah.
that, and I think people in media said that. I never said that he explicitly said that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it. And basically, I never said that. What I did say is that, and I started off by saying people don't want to watch somebody who is losing. That's a big reason. Also, he categorized himself as left-wing, right? It's not that I did, it's that he did.
got
He literally
cookies.
said. That's not why. Yeah. Again,
Wait, what?
categorized himself as left-wing, right? It's not that I did, it's that he did. He literally said.
Bro.
That's not why. Yeah. Again, you insinuated
Bruh.
it? Of course. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. There's like 10 different reasons.
Risk. It terrifies me because our instinct is the opposite of what the right does, and we will get crushed if this is the way we respond to a defeat. The right wants us not to exist. The right wants to decimate independent progressive media. And so when
Well, I think that's not accurate, and I don't think that. I think that that is kind of accurate, but it's not complete. I think that left-wing people constantly go after media. Like, look at the amount of people that are trying to shut down Twitter's advertising and trying to make people not advertise on certain platforms because the platforms have certain positions that are problematic. I think this exactly happens. It happens with everybody. Everybody does that.
lose 5,000 subscribers, and
L
Brian
ban,
loses
L ban,
thousands,
W
and
ban,
Rick
L
Fire
ban,
loses
what the fuck?
thousands, and everybody's losing thousands of subscribers. Understand that when the right loses, they get organized, they fund, and they create insanely effective organizations like Turning Point USA, investing in the Daily Wire and building out this huge network of right-wing ideas and influencers. So if you're feeling burnt out, I encourage you, take a break until the inauguration. It's months, okay? Mental health break, do it. But when we start canceling the subscription,
I think that another big reason why is that
Okay.
this is going to be probably something like, I don't really have like a, I don't have any data for this, so it's like 100% like a vibe check. I think that a lot of people follow and have left-wing ideas because they think that they're popular and for optics reasons. That's why, for example, like there's guys that try to act like they're more liberal or more woke than they are in order to hook up with girls. So if the position is
Sounds about
that
right.
I'm going to try to have this viewpoint or I'm going to try to think like this, and then it's not popular, and it's not giving them the result that they want, they're going to stop having that opinion. Because they never actually had that opinion in the first place. They only had that opinion as a, basically as a social tool. And I think that's a very big component. It's always consistent to look better than everyone else. Yeah, exactly. And so I think that for them, optics matter more. And whenever they see that the optics are not in their favor, they roach out, because they don't really have a lot of these opinions in the first place, or they're not very strong or established. So as soon as they get confronted or challenged, they immediately stop having them. I think also younger people are more idealistic. Your politics tend to be. Yeah, I think that's true too. And so like, yeah, younger people might be really idealistic. They see it not go their way, and then they get disillusioned. Yeah, I think that's extremely common. Out of fear of being
That's
attacked
close
for wrong, I
like
think. Yeah, exactly. Such a black and white perspective on everything. Well, no, what I'm saying is that there's like a lot of different components and reasons why somebody would do something. So like, I think that like I've pretty much gone over a lot of them, where like, I think that one of the reasons is because they're pushing a message that's not popular. And because it's not popular, people leave because they want to be on the winning team. I think that in other cases, it's because they were saying that one thing was going to happen and then it didn't happen. I think that's another thing. And then the third thing is that the optics of being part of a group of people that you were actually only part of because it was socially advantageous. And then when you see that group not have that social advantage, well, then you leave because it was never about the group. It was about the advantage. So there's a lot of things that come together. And it's not one component. There are a lot of components to it. And so, no, I don't think it's one-dimensional at all. I think that I've tried to explain that.
Subscriptions. We are in an algorithmic desubscription spiral right now.
Yeah.
Because when people start unsubscribing on YouTube, YouTube thinks, oh, we probably shouldn't recommend this content because it's generating a lot of unsubscribes.
Yes.
So then the content doesn't get recommended. And then the message doesn't get out. And then next election, they win by even more. So I do understand the instinct, but if we cede ground to them, they crush us everywhere. Now, we're up against a MAGA Supreme Court potentially till 2050. We'll talk about that later. We're up against a completely uninhibited Trump. I actually have an entire chapter in my forthcoming book, The Echo Machine, about exactly this. It's the introduction.
Okay.
In the introduction, I explain how it's disgusting to me that when you engage in politics, you can't just find solutions. First, you've got to convince people climate change is even happening. You can't just find solutions because half the country doesn't even accept the science of vaccines. I outline this in the introduction.
Yeah, that's weird in general about America.
I think that they don't accept the science because they don't know what it is. It's an education problem. And yeah, obviously you have to convince somebody that a problem is real in order for them to want to fix the problem. I think that's logical, right?
But I also make the point in the book that if you actually care about the world for ourselves, children, grandchildren, other people, families, friends, people we care about, when you disengage because they've gotten so extreme, you cede ground to them and you say, do whatever you want. I'm disengaging, do whatever you want.
Sure.
And we really can't do that, okay? So my request to you today is, please resubscribe to the YouTube channel.
Of course. And so I think this is what happens with a lot of groups of people like this. The issue is that people don't want to be part of a group that is losing. And so there's like other components where like some people are angry because, and I'm not saying David Pakman said this, and I never did say that, but there were a lot of like left-leaning people, and I think this is especially true in mainstream media, that thought this was going to be a clean sweep, or they thought that Kamala Harris was going to win, etc.
Yeah, it was looking like
and
that.
Guess what? It didn't happen, and guess what? All of those people now are like, well, we're not going to trust you anymore because you were fucking lying. That's the reason why. It's funny he thinks he's going to win the subs back by gaslighting his own public. I think that people just want to be on the winning side. That's literally it.
Yeah, seems about right.
I'm sitting down for a different kind of video today.
5 days ago,
We're
okay.
going in raw.
Uh-oh.
It's just going to be me talking to you because I'm really frustrated about where we are in gaming and particularly gaming discourse. And I'm frustrated at how difficult it's become to just talk about video games. That I really...
Yeah, I think that's true. It's become increasingly more difficult to do that because people have so much of an agenda behind what games are doing. Like Dragon Age the Veilguard is a great example. Like people want the game to fail or succeed for reasons that have nothing to do with the game. And all of that noise is completely overshadowing any genuine conversation about whether the game is good or not.
Passionate about, and something that I know a lot of you are really passionate about, and I enjoy talking about my passion, and I'm sure most of you do too.
Okay.
And there's a lot of bullshit that's happening with video games right now. There's a lot of activists getting into the industry.
True.
And I think the reason for that is because the industry is it's so popular. And with that popularity comes attention, and with that attention comes power and opportunity for propaganda and to
I think
spread
that's
your
true.
message and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm talking about, and I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so you've seen a lot of people, a lot of us, stand up and call it out. Stand up and say, hey, like, why are you shoving this like social activism?
Yeah.
Why are you shoving your personal politics? Why are you shoving your morality and your censorship into like my video games? Like this is
Very good question. Extremely good question.
Uh-huh.
this is what I do to get away from the world. I play video games to get away from stress. And so when you see,
I think that's a really big component too. Like what he's saying is that a lot of people play video games for escapism, and when video games turn into being a way that people get to express like their worldview like that, I think that the escapism is lost and it ends up hurting the game.
Yeah.
in
Sounds
your
about
game
right.
where you're trying, it's escapism. And when you escape to the video game just to have somebody say, hey, how do you feel about pronouns?
Yeah.
Are you a bigot?
Am I what?
When you have that kind of rhetoric and that kind of messaging, and when you have writers and characters in the game that are clearly propped up on soapboxes, it just it ruins the immersion. It ruins.
It does. I'm gonna be honest. He's right about everything that he's saying, and I think that he's saying it from the perspective of a person who's like just an average Joe. You know, this is like, I think, what a lot of average guys think.
Escapism. It takes you right out of the video game, and it sits you down right into like some Twitter brain rot discourse.
Yeah.
That I think people are getting sick of. I think
people fundamentally don't like being told what to do. They don't like being ordered around, and they don't like having things dictated to them.
Yeah.
And I think that at the end of the day, a lot of the people that try to push stuff like this are very bossy, they're very pushy, and they're extremely aggressive with how they want to communicate, and they tell people to act. And I think that if you just extrapolate it to like a very basic level where people don't want to be told what to do and what to think by a video game, yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense.
getting sick of it. And I know that I am. And it was one thing years ago when I saw these kind of interactions and this kind of discourse around video games, and it was only online.
Yeah.
It was only on like Facebook, or it was
like 3
only
people
on
posting.
you know, Twitter back in the day, but you didn't see it in real life. Like you just saw it on the internet and you were like, what's wrong with these people? You know?
Yeah.
But now it's gotten to the point where like it's in real life. Like half the time when I go to the GameStop in my town and I'm looking at games, if Assassin's Creed Shadows comes up, or the new Ghost of Tsushima having a female protagonist, like when this stuff comes up, or like we discuss these games like in a general way, if it comes up for any reason, now I always find myself in a situation where I'm having to discuss these topics with a person face to face, or it's weaving its way into real conversations where I don't really want it. Like, I'll be honest.
I think the reason why that happens is because nowadays there's so much of an emphasis being put on trying to get people to talk about these issues and putting them in your face.
That sucks.
Like, and this is a big issue that I think a lot of people that are like social activists have, is that they think that the way that they can attract attention and favor to their cause is by being so obnoxious and aggressive about it that everybody has to take them seriously and listen to them and like pay attention to them. And I think a good example of that is like the Just Stop Oil stuff, where it's like people that are throwing like cans of food. Like, I remember there was like some Spanish like TV show, and it's a guy that just walks up to 2 of the people that, like, you know, were doing that and just shoots them in the head and kills them. And all of the comments were spamming based, right? Everybody was like, yeah, thank God, you know, please do this in real life, right?
What?
Which is like, clearly, I mean, not what you should do, but I think that it goes to show that people are just fed up with having people that want to take every single like platform and every single place that exists and turn it into a soapbox for their personal issue. And I think that that's what's really happened, is that these people have put themselves into these positions and they've changed the way that different media is portrayed, and then they want it to be in your face. They want it to be something that you have to directly interface with, because they think in doing so they're, I don't know, helping and making the problem better. They don't want to debate these issues. They want to talk down to us. If we push back, then they immediately start the "you're a bigot" rhetoric. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's also about, like, they don't want to give you a place to breathe and relax because they think that their issues are so important that you have to always be thinking about them.
with you. Like, I don't mind it, but
and this happens with politics too. Like, anybody in the US knows that nowadays, especially with like people, like there's so much of an emphasis being put on this.
Yeah.
Just change DEI and woke stuff for anything radical in messaging. Yeah, well, I think it's true. It's not even really about anything specific. It's just about radical forced messaging that isn't reflective of what the customer wants.
I grew up with this mentality that, like, when you go to the bar or when you go out, just in public in general, you leave your politics at home. There's no...
I actually disagree with that. I don't think that there's a problem to have conversations about politics with people in public and people that you meet. I think that actually not being able to do that and the fact that people could treat it like a taboo subject is a bad thing. I like the idea that you can go and just say, you know what, like, what do you think about this? And just have like an honest, genuine, like, conversation about it. And I think the real problem isn't the fact that that's happening. It's the fact that people lack the emotional maturity to deal with a dissenting or a disagreeing person without completely losing all their marbles and acting like this person is like everything wrong with the world.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have civil discourse when it's like, basically, it's like, oh, well, do you want to support, like making women, like forcing them to die by having babies? Or do you support genocide? Or do you support, like rapists or pedophiles? Like, it's just the language is so emotionally elevated that, and it's because it's being dictated by people that are mentally ill, right? It's like basically on the internet, there is like a huge contingency of people that are completely mentally ill that are trying to create the rules for social engagement that have totally fucked up discourse everywhere. Because I don't think it's a problem to talk about politics with a person in public. I don't think it's a big deal at all. You just have a conversation, listen to what they're saying. They can listen to what you're saying. You can disagree or agree, and that's it. It's not that big of a deal. But for other people, they don't see it that way. And the reason why, it's because like they believe so strongly in these issues. It's that this issue means everything to them. And the reason why they're on the internet is because they've alienated everybody else in their real life by their intense fixation on this issue in a lot of cases.
That's sad, bro.
That's why they're on the internet to begin with.
From dragging your politics and your activism or whatever into a social setting with a bunch of people that are really just trying to chill out, it I think, like, pollutes the sense of community that you feel in public with people when that kind of shit gets brought in. So I grew up with that mentality that you just, you check that shit at the door and then you just enjoy your time with other people. I
think that it's fine to talk about it, but the problem is that when people think that other people have to have the same opinions that they do, and they get emotionally attached to that, that's when it becomes extremely toxic.
Seeing that line being erased, it feels like, more and more in real life.
It's being completely erased, and it's being done on purpose. You see it all the time where people say things like everything is political now, everything is political. Everything is clearly not political. And like using different, using like some sort of, like, I don't know, like some sort of media as like a soapbox for your like fringe political issue. Like, this isn't normal. This isn't normal. People don't like to deal with this.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
If you're a Nazi supporter, you shouldn't be given a space to exist. Well, there's a lot of countries that agree with you for that. But in America, you can be a Nazi supporter and you can live and exist. That's freedom of speech. It's the First Amendment of the Constitution. So everybody can be stupid, and that's it. Like, just because, and this is like a Nazi, like, what do you mean by a Nazi? Like, do you mean somebody who doesn't like illegal immigration? Like, it's just all of these words and like all of this language. Like, you don't really believe this. Like, you're not actually willing to. This is the other issue that a lot of people have, is that they shouldn't be given a space to exist. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to like go and kick them out? Are you going to like beat them up? Of course you're not. You're just going to hope somebody else does it. It's obnoxious. It's so obnoxious.
And I see like this stuff coming up, and it's like these battle lines are starting to get drawn in real life. It's not just like brain rot on the internet anymore. It's affecting opportunities. I have people that won't work with me as a YouTuber or a streamer because of opinions that I have about Dragon Age the Veilguard. Because of a tweet I liked. about some bullshit with The Last of Us Part 2 or something. And I have people that genuinely are just like, it happens every time I put out a video.
Well, this is the problem with a lot of content creators, is that a lot of content creators are really afraid of getting canceled or losing their audience.
Yeah, but that's
so what
cringe.
they end up doing is they end up pretending to be a person that they're not in order to hopefully not lose that audience of people. That's what happens a lot. And so that's why you see like streamers that don't ban abusive people in chat. It's because they're worried about losing the viewer. And so like basically these people care more about like their public image, and like this is your job, right? If it's your job, you should do whatever you think is best for your career. But at the same time,
that sounds
like
right.
if you do that and you continue being like a version of yourself that doesn't really exist, I think that you do run into a lot of problems. It's self-censorship. Yeah, exactly.
On Dragon Age the Veilguard, and I'm sorry for like being so like emotional or whatever about this.
It's weird.
I've been feeling this way for a long time, and I've wanted
and I even had like my opinions on Dragon Age the Veilguard, like the game, as I said, I enjoyed it more than I expected that I would, and I intend to continue playing the game off stream. I don't think it's a great game. I think it's like a 6 out of 10. But I think that a lot of people expected me to completely shit on it like I did with Star Wars Outlaws, and I just didn't do that. And it actually got a lot of people angry at me. And they were mad that like they were like, oh, Asmon's gone woke now. Like he doesn't want to offend woke people because he's not, you know, shitting on this game as much as we think he should. I read a lot of comments like that about me. Now, obviously, like everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't delete any of those comments. Like if you want to post something like that, go ahead. But I don't really give a shit. But at the same time, it's kind of weird and annoying to read, for sure.
About it for a long time, and I don't have a
that's
script,
just how it
so
is.
if I bounce all over the place, I'm sorry, but I'm just so frustrated that we can't just talk about our video games. Every time I put out a video on Dragon Age the Veilguard, I have to deal with this. You know, I'm either not mean enough to the game or I'm not nice enough to the game. It's like...
Yeah, it's a culture war. It has nothing to do with the game at all. They don't care. Like, nobody cares about the game. People don't care about,
it's anyone else but the game.
It has nothing to do with it. It's like, does this game cause me to gain ground or lose ground culturally? That's the only focus.
It's like the Super Bowl. It's like sports. It's like a competition, and it's two teams. Pick your side. Are you red or are you blue? Put your jersey on, and then you go to war, and all the new...
I really like the fact that, like, this guy... I mean, so this dude only has 500 subscribers.
Bro.
So the odds are, like, this is just your typical everyday guy who just makes YouTube videos for fun, right? It's not like this probably isn't like his career or anything like that. Might not be able to make enough money to do that. And he just does this for fun. And I'm so glad to hear this, because this is, I think, what an average Joe thinks. This is the way an average person looks at it. Yeah, he's so spot on. Yeah. And I think that what's good about it is that it's so authentic.
And all of like the real conversation that could lead to some sort of resolution gets thrown out the window. And then anybody who tries to bring the gray back into the spectrum of the conversation gets called a cuck or gets called a fence sitter or whatever. It's just never...
I wonder who that's happened to. Who could that have ever possibly happened to?
Never enough. You're either never left enough or you're never right enough, you know? If I say something negative about Dragon Age the Veilguard, even if I'm criticizing a game mechanic, somehow I'm like an alt-right grifter that hates...
As I've said before,
that's cringe.
We are in the midst of a profound mental health crisis in America. You might not realize it, but hopefully after enough of these videos and after enough time on social media, you'll realize that it's worse than you could ever imagine. It's bad.
LGBT, whatever.
Yeah.
And then if I praise the game, if I say I see some stuff I really like, maybe it could be good. Like maybe it could overcome some of the things I don't like. Maybe I could end up liking this game. Well, then all of a sudden I'm part of the problem. And I'm supporting the toxic activism in the community that's subverting the quality of the product that we're paying money for.
And I think that like really the focus about this is that if you take this a step back and you think about what is he really complaining about, he's complaining about the same thing that I've talked about how people are no longer encouraged, and they're actually in fact actively discouraged to critically think about situations. Because if you critically think about situations, you end up in the middle of the road in a lot of cases. Or you don't have the same viewpoint that like whatever dogmatic group that you are a part of generally wants you to have. And so what happens is that somebody like this, he tries to critically think about the game and come to his own conclusions. And then his own conclusions are not sufficient for people that are radicalized. And because people that are radicalized are so loud, they basically dominate discourse. And what ends up happening is that every time that somebody wants to do that and they come up with their own opinion and then they get hate for it, do you know what that does? That tells them, stop thinking for yourself.
Bruh.
And that is the fundamental problem that I think is pervasive through gaming. I think it's pervasive through all social issues. It's pervasive through politics. It's pervasive through science. It's pervasive through everything. And that has been the actual core problem. It's that people don't want to live with their mind in a cage. And modern social media and like just modern discourse requires you to have your mind in a cage.
It's just, I just feel like when I know that I'm not grifting and I know that I am only making this video or doing this reaction or talking about...
Most of the people that grift is one of the words that if I ever see this word, I assume that the person who's making the post is a retard.
Bro. Okay.
What does grifting mean? How is somebody a grifter? How do you define that they're a grifter? It's become one of those words that's used on people that are saying things that you disagree with. That's it. It's just the new word for basically Lion Ted. It's the new buzzword.
Okay.
Dragon Age because I genuinely care about it, and all I want to do is just have a discussion about it, the good, the bad, the things I like, the things I don't like, and then have conversations. That's what I miss about YouTube, man. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, because I wasn't really heavy on YouTube until about like 8 years ago, but I feel like there was a time when somebody would post a video and it would like provoke conversation. And then when you would go into the comments, you would see people having conversations about the topic and it would be interesting to read. And now
I think that it's gone down and it's gotten worse, but the truth is that this has always been a problem on the internet. And now I think there's more of a microscope being put on it, but it's been an issue for quite a while.
Fucking gone. We're losing it. And I feel like that was a really important part of YouTube, and I feel like we're fucking losing it. When I see Luke Stevens or Asmongold or anybody post a video about, you know, a video game, anything, the least controversial topic, it doesn't matter. You go down there and it's just the comments are just bots, and then like just the most toxic. It's Twitter now. The YouTube comments are looking more and more like Twitter. It's OnlyFans promotion and bots, and then just the most toxic, brain dead fucking people, and then the worst opinions a lot of the time, not all the time. Maybe
think about it like this. Which opinion is the most accessible? It's the dumbest opinion, right? Because that's the one that most people can understand. So what happens is that the dumbest opinions are the ones that get pushed the most because those are the opinions that everybody can understand. Lowest common denominator.
Really focusing on the negative. But a lot of the time, it's like the most brain dead ass comments get liked or upvoted or whatever the most. and it just makes me feel fucking insane. Now that's probably because normal people they don't really comment that much on YouTube videos. They might
most of the people that are commenting on YouTube videos, actually, I think YouTube comments can be okay, but some of them definitely, like, especially like these serial commenters that are like writing big long posts, like these are people who have gone hollow. These are the lost souls in the undead asylum at the beginning of Dark Souls 1.
They might give it a like or a dislike, they move on, and then as a creator, I get the analytics, I see the retention, and then I can get an idea of what like actual people think. But I don't know, man. I'm frustrated with how hard it is to just have simple conversations. Like everything is so controversial, even if it's not. Even if it's objectively not controversial, you know, like if you have a character, like I think there's a line in the new Dragon Age: The Veilguard where the Kunari character is saying like, you know what, I don't want to be called she anymore, I'm a they now or whatever. And it's just, it feels so fucking out of place. Now I haven't played the game yet.
I played the game. It's out of place.
Okay.
It's just somebody on the writing team that is basically, they wish they could say this to their dad, but they're not on speaking terms with their dad, so they decided to write it into their video game instead.
Planning to play the game. I want to see how good or bad it really is. After covering it, I feel like I got to get my hands on it and I got to make up my own mind. That's what I want. Now, I've shared my impressions. I'm not holding back or pulling punches with how I feel about what I'm seeing, but I am willing to play the game and then really know. You know what I'm saying?
I saw this on Twitter that people were criticizing me for playing the game after criticizing the game. And I thought that was really interesting because, so at this point, I'm wrong for not liking the game. And I'm also wrong for trying to inform myself about the game. So the only way that I can be right is if I agree with you.
Yes. That's right. That's fucking right.
Okay. So
but when I see lines of dialogue, and I'm sure you've seen if you follow Dragon Age: The Veilguard, I'm sure, because there's been like a million fucking videos on it in the past 24 hours. I'm sure you've seen the clip I'm talking about. And I'm looking at it as a fan of the franchise and as a gamer, and I'm looking at it and I'm just like, this fucking does not belong. Like, what is this writing? This is like some weird self-insert shit.
Yeah, it is.
To me, that's what it looks like. I could be wrong, not having the full context. I'm gonna try and go and get it if I can get.
I think that if you look at, for example, like we just looked at earlier, there was like that golem that was in like one of the earlier Dragon Age games. That golem sounds like a dude and is effectively asexual. So I actually think that if you look at RPGs and fantasy novels and fantasy writing, that it's actually incorporated a lot of like kind of interesting and, like fringe social issues in ways that are respectful. But do you want to know why I think that people don't know that like that happens? It's because their media literacy is so low and their capacity for critical thought is so low that the only way that they can perceive a person who has like a non-conforming like sexuality is if it's immediately spelled out for them and it's defined in plain text because they can't understand metaphors and nuance.
Okay. And?
Because if you look back and like you look at a lot of old like fantasy shows and fantasy stuff, there's tons of things like that, but it's told in a way that's not patronizing.
Okay.
And repeated 3 times. Yeah.
Okay.
Get through the game. I'm gonna go get it. But just where I'm sitting right now, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this shit does not belong in the game. Why is it here? Like what? Like the reason why. And then, of course, when I point that out, I'm a big...
Well, and this is one thing that I think is also, like, really kind of weird, is that I've always thought that gaming is actually one of the most multicultural, like, racial groups of people ever. Like, if you want to see a really, really diverse group of people, go to your local Smash tournament. That yeah, go over there. Like, you want to see a really diverse group of people? Go to your local Street Fighter 6 tournament. You're going to see all kinds of people. Go to your next speedrunning tournament. They act like it's not. So, like, this entire premise that, like, gaming is a hotbed for, like, extremism or bigotry or whatever, it's not really true, and it's never been true. Yeah, there's going to be bad actors everywhere, of course. But if you look at it at a macro level, I actually think that gaming has been probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, way that people are de-radicalized. And what I mean by that is that, you know, we always see people that are radicalized on the internet, and you see people that are gamers on the internet like that, sure. But what you don't see are guys that join a Call of Duty clan with a black guy, and they're raised in the South, and their parents are racist, and then they meet this guy and they're friends, and then this person's no longer a racist. That happens 100 times more often than somebody like being an actual racist on the internet and like learning to be racist from like Call of Duty. And it's again about the optics of an argument. It's about what sounds good, because it doesn't sound good to say that a lot of the people that are saying slurs on the internet aren't actually racist. They're just doing it for shock value. But the truth is that that's actually the reason why they're doing it. These people are, in a lot of times, not racist. They don't actually care about like homophobia or anything like that. They're just calling you the homophobic F word because that's the word that they use for each other, right? But like, they probably have friends that are gay. Maybe they're gay themselves. One of my raid leader's favorite words to use was the homophobic F word. He married a dude. So I think that what happens is that the fixation on optics and the fixation on virtue signaling has created a very, very dark reflection of what gaming actually is. And if you want to see what gaming actually is, go and look at BlizzCon photos of guild meetups. If you want to see what gaming actually is, go to your local Smash Brothers tournament. That's what gaming actually is. Not some weird story that was written about some racist kid on Call of Duty. That's not real. Falls under the current problem of toxic positivity. Yeah, gaming I think has actually been probably one of the most, like, I would say like multicultural, like multiracial, multisexual, like, not multisexual kind of, right? But like I remember like in 2000, like, I guess this is like, it was 2011. Like, I was in my friend's guild, and like there was a trans person in the guild, and nobody had a problem with it because they were all friends with this person, and they would make jokes about it occasionally, right? Same as you do with anybody. But like, for the most part, it's like, now you're having an interaction with a person who's trans.
Yeah.
And this person is not a male or a female. They're a rogue. They're a mage. And this person, like, you know this person on a level that transcends their sexuality. And I think that that focus allows people to, and also like the internet in general, allows people to ask questions like, you know, how many of you guys have ever asked a question to a person who's part of a group that like you would not want to ask in real life, right? It's like, since I'm on the internet, I can ask this because you kind of feel safe about it. I think that is so healthy. That is extremely healthy.
Okay.
Why are you gay? Yeah,
what?
Exactly.
What are you gay?
I'm
what
one
are
of
you
them
gay?
and all these other weird ass fucking comments that I read. The reason why stuff like this has become such a talking point, you know, you saw it around Concord. You saw it around, what was that game, Dustborn. Sure. You see it around Dragon Age the Veilguard, with like social activism and stuff like that being put in the game. A lot of like you know, gay and trans issues and you know, minority issues, or whatever term, right, is put in the game, and it becomes kind of a focus
for some reason.
Which again, none of these are the actual problem. Bad writing and patronizing is the problem. Trans issues, social issues, gender issues, race issues, none of these are actual problems that people have an issue with in gaming.
Yeah.
The only thing that people actually have an issue with is bad writing and patronizing.
Just give me a good game, man.
The reason why it's such a talking point for people like me, and I think a lot of people, is because more often than not, it seems like when these themes are put into games and explored in games, it comes at the expense of the quality of the game that I'm paying my fucking hard-earned money for. That's the only reason. Like,
I don't think that's true, But what I do think is true is that games that will prioritize using the game to be a soapbox for a social issue, and the way that it's communicated is very heavy-handed and very just on the nose and preachy, I think that those games will have a higher ratio of, because like fundamentally, like if you're trying to use a game to do that, you probably don't care a lot about the game. You don't care about the integrity of the game. You don't care about the integrity of the art. You only want to use this art as a vehicle to talk about your agenda. So the people that on average are going to do that are probably also going to be people that are not going to put as much effort, time, or thought into how to make their stories good or how to make their gameplay good. That's why a lot of these woke games are bad. It's because woke is not making the game bad, but the fact that you want to enforce like kind of these types of like social issues into the game in a heavy-handed way implies that you don't actually care about the product that you're making.
Okay.
It's only because it seems like there's a direct relation between developers that choose to focus on this and then
and he's saying the same thing, but like all I'm saying is that there's like he's saying A equals B, I'm saying A equals C, and this B is in the middle.
Damn.
Like his conclusion is accurate, but I'm trying to contextualize it around the reason why I think it's actually happening.
Shitty
Hopefully
quality,
that makes sense.
Bad writing, like unintuitive mechanics. It's just like if you want to explore sexuality and mature themes and, you know, political this and social that, if you want to explore those themes in your game, I don't have a problem with that. If you want to have a gay character, you can have the whole cast fucking gay, bro. I don't give a shit. I will still play the game if it's good. If it's good, all I worry about.
And the best evidence of that, by the way, is like, I mean, obviously you can use Baldur's Gate 3, but like Apex Legends, the game was massive and like it had like crazy diversity.
Is the quality. That's all I care about. And when I see this stuff in games, I wonder to myself, because I've seen it, there's been so many examples back to back to back to back to back for multiple years now. When I see it, I wonder to myself, did you focus on this so much that you neglected the things that really matter about making the game good? And when you
yes, that's the problem. And also another problem is that, so this is a meta level issue. It's basically, so we talked a lot about like DEI funds and like BlackRock giving money.
I don't really have an opinion on this, to be honest. Let's erase the review from the Creed. Yay!
Damn! Just damn. I wasn't sure if they could do it, but they did it. So visually, this is gonna be a bit of a boring video because I'm literally just gonna stand here and talk about what I've just seen. Many of you may remember that we did these kinds of reviews when Arcane originally came out. And there I had a spoiler-free section before we dove into all the spoilers. Since then, however, I've learned that what most people do, and this is exactly what you should do too, is that they wake up and the first thing they do is watch Arcane before they go on the internet. And trust me, if you don't do that, there is a really high chance that you are gonna find spoilers. Because people love to talk about Arcane. And there is a good reason why. So, just in case you are watching this video before watching Arcane Season 2, at least the first act, here is a very quick spoiler-free review. This is good. The first episode is actually good. I would say it's about a 7 out of 10. There was a lot of holes that Riot had to fill after the ending of Season 1. And man, did they fill all the holes and gave us some more. Which means they had very little time to wrap everything up, and then it was just League of Legends. Yeah, most of the first episode was action. There were awesome fights, awesome action, and not a lot of political talk. And when I say political, I really mean just different relationships mixing up. And that is what Arcane always excelled at. Arcane knows how to move its characters around. In the first episode, it didn't happen that much. It was mostly a resolution of what came before. Episode 2, however, was nuts. Legitimately, episode 2 of Act 1 of Season 2 might be my third favorite episode in the entirety of Arcane. The best one is probably episode 3 of Season 1 for obvious reasons, with the second best being the finale of Season 1, also for obvious reasons. But now, I love episode 2 of Season 2. And then of course episode 3 came in, and I didn't think it would be able to top off what I've seen. And yes, for the most part that was about 8 out of 10, with episode 2 being about 9 out of 10. But then the last big scene of episode 3 bumped it all the way up. So overall, this show is still firmly standing on its feet. And if you loved Arcane 1, you're gonna love Arcane 2. Which means, let's now dive into spoilers. First of all, I have to mention this tweet did not age that well. Outside of that, it is amazing how well Riot can shape their characters into entirely new spots. For example, it is amazing to see how Arcane is now trying to shape Caitlyn into a really hateful person. Of course, there is a reason behind that. Caitlyn is not exactly alone in this, and there might be someone else kinda manipulating her. But if anything, this alone proves that Riot is just really good at collapsing and reshaping expectations. I also love how now the roles swapped and Vi is the more reasonable one in their relationship. Before, it was the exact opposite way. But yes, overall, episode 1 is mostly about action and paying tribute to
I saw that one.
With the one big exception being the setup for Ambassa. From the beginning, she's kinda being ramped up, and then she gets the big payoff at the end. And also, because every episode needs to have a really cool cliffhanger, at the end of episode 1 we got Singed. Now it should be obvious that Singed is likely trying to gather the essence of the wolf, or in this case, Merc Wolf.
Yes.
What would that be? It should be pretty
She's
obvious.
farming comps.
Also, some people are wondering if Singed is now in the Freljord. I don't want to be the lore nerd here, but I guess I will be. But going from Piltover to Freljord would take several weeks. We are talking about a month-and-a-half long journey to Freljord and back. How do we know this? Well, we know how long it takes to travel around Runeterra using boats. And the shortest way to Freljord using a boat from Piltover would be 3 weeks. I told you I might be a nerd. So nope, the likelihood is that Singed is in the Great Barrier. That is the mountain pass that is right north of Piltover. Anyway, continuing on to episode 2, in my opinion, this was the better pilot episode. This is the episode that really set in motion what Season 2 is gonna be all about. And I really loved every single setup that appeared here. We got Victor waking up from the stasis, which, by the way, I really loved how while Victor was in the stasis, the only thing you could see was his face. The face was the last remnant of his humanity at that point, which is the exact opposite of what Victor is in the game. He becomes known for wearing the mask, which is an awesome parallel. I also love how Victor's glorious evolution is being slowly set up here. He's essentially a magical messiah that is turning Shimmer into something better. And again, there is a parallel where Victor kinda becomes the mage that once saved Jace. Although I will say, once Victor woke up from the stasis, that scene where he separated from Jace happened kinda too quickly. And I understand that there is a lot of storylines you're working with, so you have to be fast. But I wish that relationship had a bit more time to develop. It really felt like Victor just woke up and told Jace that I don't belong here, I'm just gonna walk away, goodbye. Another thing I want to mention here is that before Arcane, Victor was my favorite character. I simply loved the story of him doing what might be questionable things to really improve human life. In a way, he's not doing the exact same thing here. Here, it seems like he is purely just helping people. But what I wanted to point out is that Riot is really just replacing one good story with another good story. I truly believe that the old version of Victor as well as the new one are great. So yes, I'm a bit sad that his story is different, but it's still amazing. And speaking of being amazing, I love the new relationship between Echo and Heimerdinger. The two just landed together so well. And I love how the two are used as a setup to learn about the fact that something weird and magical is happening around Piltover. And they learn about that as the Firelight Tree becomes slowly corrupted. And speaking of pairing characters together, I absolutely love Jinx and Savika. These two characters, which hated each other in the past, are now together, and it absolutely makes sense. Their bonding over Silco's death is just so good. And the scene where they fight Smeech, where Jinx essentially gave Savika a Gamba arm, became one of my favorite fighting scenes in this series. I cannot express just how much I love these two now. Now, what I will say is slightly questionable in Season 2 is the introduction of Arcane, which is whatever this golden thing is. You see, the world of Runeterra already has a lot of different threats, and it has a lot of different powers afflicting the world. So it didn't really make sense for Riot to decide to just introduce a new one. For example, instead of the Arcane, they could have used the World Runes, which is a magical power that is set up in a very similar way. Which makes me think that maybe all of this is set up in such a way that by the end of Arcane, the Arcane is gonna be shut down or it will disappear or something like that. Because as of right now, it almost feels like it doesn't fit into the world. The thing is, this is absolutely an issue of someone who already knows a lot of the lore of League of Legends. To the people who watch...
Yeah, because like we have the Void, and then we have the World Runes, which is like another thing altogether. We have Chemomancy, we have so many different powers. The Ascended, the Corrupted Ascended.
Arcane, but they don't care about League of Legends. Yeah, it's totally fine. Because as a purely isolated story, Arcane just works. With that said, I have to also point out one more thing. Episode 2 proved to me that Riot knows what they are doing with the lore now. When Arcane 1 came out, Arcane was still a separate universe from the core canon universe.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until about a year later when Riot decided that they are just gonna merge every version of League's lore into one canon universe. Which means that during Arcane 1, they weren't really sure what would be and wouldn't be canon, so they weren't sure where they would put the Easter eggs. Or rather, they weren't sure what would make sense in the story context. But here, since they know what is canon and they know what is part of this world, Arcane 2 went wild with the lore references. You can see Jaina being revered everywhere, and whenever there is Jaina, Jaina is used as a spirit that fought the Grey. This is all part of her canon story. And of course, the Grey is the toxic cloud that is separating Piltover from Zaun. This was also always part of the canon lore, and now it is finally being acknowledged. In Arcane 1, the Grey was simply ignored. But now they are paying attention to it, and it is worth it. These kind of references are simply all over the place now. And in episode 3, they lean all the way into it. So there, not only did Zaun Grey become a major story point. By the way, Zaun Grey is the official name, but in Arcane, they just refer to it as the Grey. Though I will say that there might be slight changes to what it really is, because originally the Grey were just all the fumes that came out from the Zaunite factories. It is incredibly toxic and incredibly dangerous, but it is just fumes. In Arcane, it is kinda suggested that the Grey might be alive, or it might have some living elements, but that might either be in the head of Jinx as she witnessed it, or maybe it does have to do something with Hextech, as we'll see in a second. Anyway, in episode 3, Caitlyn continues to be more and more angry at pretty much everyone, and in the scenes where she's hunting down Jinx, it seems like she is more and more out of control. Because sometimes she just shoots without thinking. And then there is something which I really wanna know your opinion on. You see, we always joked about the fact that it would be cool if the Black Rose was involved in what's happening in Piltover.
Oh god.
From the canon lore's perspective, it would make sense. So, I did not expect Arcane to just fully lean into the Black Rose. Which means, yes, LeBlanc is now involved in what's happening in Piltover. Because LeBlanc is the leader of the Black Rose. From the perspective of someone like me, who knows what the Black Rose are about, and who knows how the living, breathing world behaves around Piltover, this is amazing because it pays tribute to some really deep lore. But I wonder, to someone who doesn't really know who the Black Rose are and what's happening, what is their perspective on Arcane essentially introducing a whole new threat out of thin air? Because throughout the entirety of Season 1, Black Rose were never even mentioned. And so now it may feel like they came out of nowhere. Again, for someone like me, knowing the story, I know why they are there and I know what's happening.
Yes.
But to the general audience, this really might be a confusing move. So please
it's fine.
What do you think about the involvement of the Black Rose?
It's
Moving
good.
on, we also got the scene where Vi is afraid of Caitlyn changing, because, of course, she is getting more hateful. She promised that she would never change, and then someone got points on their bingo card. The only thing I can mention here is that I did not expect this to happen.
Wait. That was like, who did that? Dubs.
in episode 3. I thought this would be some kind of a payoff later down the line, but instead it is used as a really cool setup, because now Vi and Caitlyn are not in the best relationship. The Kate-Vi fandom is gonna have a meltdown. Also, I have to point out, the Jarvan misdirection was so good. During the memorial, you could see all the Jarvan banners in the background, and I got excited because now Demacia might be somehow involved. But nope, it was literally just an ad for a play that was happening in the Opera House. I don't know who thought about this, but it is so good. It is literally just a play about the crowning ceremony of the Lightshield family. Anyway, after that, I absolutely love how Jace and Echo bonded together. Of course, with Heimerdinger kinda being the middleman. And it makes sense why these two got together if you think about it. Because near the end of episode 3, we suddenly got down into the Hex Gate, and we saw the corruption that was happening all around them. We can have just theories and assumptions about this place, but I assume this is what happens when you mix organic life with Hextech. And with the Hextech Gate just shooting forward zeppelins full of people, it might make sense that it gets corrupted eventually. To me, this also feels like a setup that eventually the Hextech Gates are gonna be shut down. Because for the greater purposes of setting up the world, the Hex Gates don't really work lore-wise. Because if anything, they make the world feel smaller. If you can just jump into a gate and teleport across the world, traveling doesn't really feel that meaningful. So in fantasy worlds, you don't want to use that, which is why I believe that eventually it might just shut down. That is just a theory though. What we can point out is that yes, those anomalies really feel like some time shenanigans. Which is why it makes sense that Echo got a crossover with Jace. Whatever is happening with the Wild Runes and Hextech getting corrupted, it seems like Echo will figure out how to utilize the anomaly. But of course, this was then followed by one of the best scenes in the entirety of Arcane, and that is the fight between Caitlyn, Vi, Jinx, and Savika. That fight was just a masterpiece. It had so many tributes to not only Jinx's story, but also general lore. Did you notice that the Grey was actually held back by Janna's vault, with Janna being the spirit of wind and fresh air? I'm gonna have a blast diving into the details. And I love how in the moment the Hex Gate started going wild, all the Hextech inventions in that fight got unstable. But then, after Jinx essentially loses the fight, as a last resort, Savika fires off Jinx's surprise, who is mad because that wasn't supposed to fire just yet. Which kinda hints that maybe that was supposed to go off as Jinx dies. Anyway, the town got painted many different colors, Jinx escaped, and Mbessa started smirking every single time something explodes in Piltover. Because over these 3 episodes, Caitlyn really turned into an asshole. And it got revealed that is all because Mbessa set everything up. Mbessa was the one who set up Rani into ambushing Jace, by which she planted the seed of hatred in Caitlyn hating Zonite Barons, but she also set up herself and her Noxian army as a competent force. And very quickly, this bloomed into Caitlyn essentially becoming a villain. And the best twist of all happened right after that. Mbessa pledged her Noxian army to Caitlyn, so that Caitlyn can use it to ravage Piltover and Zone. Because at the end of the day, Mbessa is gonna be interested in taking over this city. And since it is the Noxian forces that are essentially doing that, when the time is right, yeah, Mbessa can just turn around and take the city. Also, I am very confident some of the German themes are definitely intended. Which is why I can't believe Riot did it again. I did not expect Arcane to just blow our minds again so quickly. They have what, 2 hours in total to do that? Which, sure, yes, that is technically the length of a movie. But goddamn am I convinced that the writers are not mortal beings. So now, following the new story direction,
holy moly,
guacamole, which is now guaranteed to be part of the same canon universe, and twisting the characters in ways we haven't seen before while still making sense, Arcane is set up for an amazing future. And so, after watching Arcane 1, I said that Arcane is the best thing I've ever seen. Doesn't matter if we're talking about TV series, animes, or movies. Arcane was simply the best thing I've ever seen. And now, with the addition of Season 2, that did not change. So yes, Arcane continues to be the best thing I've ever seen.
Das
The
ist
only
gut.
downside is that Bulbog is dead. But worry not, because Miss Bulbog seems to be still very much alive.
Miss Bulbog, you say? Damn, brother. Damn. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to open up something really quick, so I'll be right back. BRB.
It's not a game, I'm not a robot, and I challenge you. I'm not a phantom, I'm in your face, and I'm here to see it through. Right before your eyes, what just multiply? Got the flame
I'm back. I took a lick and now I'm back. Okay, so Loki, there is something I want to see. Niall versus Bessa. I saw this and I want to see it.
Hello.
Bro, this champ stinks, I swear.
You think so?
I've played it on like 5 custom games and I played like right now a ranked game. I was against a Malphite, I'm full item ahead, I have MR, the guy is complete drooler emerald.
I saw it.
And he just bashes me with 0 effort.
Bro, he had fucking Zonias on Malphite.
We watch. Listen.
Oh yeah, the Malphite experience. The Malphite experience.
Like bro, I'm 2 item on Bessa, and Malphite just bashes my head in 1v1. Like this champ can't be good. This champion cannot be good. I'm ahead in items, man, and it wasn't even close. It's crazy, I swear this champion has to be like weak.
But your bot lane was griefing it, no? So
That's
what are you gonna do?
But it's like, it was a winnable game. Okay, no Poppy, no Talia, no Ambessa in enemy, and no gang stop unless someone dies. Here we go 1v1.
Bro, like, listen, man, when we talked yesterday, I was like, yeah, sure, let's try out 1v1. I played against Ambessa, against some random Grandmaster guy who first timed it.
Yeah.
And here's my first impression. I feel like before level 9, I think I have a lot of kill pressure as Aatrox if he messes up, if I hit my stuff. After level 9, I feel like nothing matters, especially after Eclipse. I think as Aatrox, you can just go home. So I don't know, man. On my perspective,
I think the way to play on her is just go Eclipse, go like, go Eclipse, go Ignite Flash. Because if you don't kill enemy top laner, like 90% of the champions are just gonna be more useful because the champ has 0 utility and it just relies on being ahead. It's super, like, it's like a Briar, but like Briar has way more tools to kill you early game. He has like damage and shit, and even like roam potential. But, like this champion, I swear if it doesn't get kills, it just cannot do anything.
I can see that. It is kind of Riven-esque, because if Riven doesn't get any kills, she's also kind of shitty,
Bro,
right?
my teammates literally picked 4 meta champions on my team. I just want to let you know. My
Bro.
team is Ambessa, Skarner in a custom game, Braum Zeribot, and a TF mid.
Hi.
Are these like viewers or?
Yeah, those are viewers.
Bro, my guy just picked Kindred Jungle and Twitch ADC. I think we lost.
Oh my god, bro.
It's okay, it's okay. I just want to see, all I really care, I don't care about winning or losing. I just want to see like the matchup, how it goes.
Oh, you're right. I should try what I ran on the Briar because it doesn't feel like this champion needs flash. It doesn't really do anything with flash.
That's a good argument. Yeah, maybe you don't have to like Ignite TP.
Yeah, I always run
yeah,
Ignite
exactly.
TP.
It's like a Camille, no?
It's like you lose, like the thing with Camille and Briar is that they have terrain scaling in their kit. She does not. Unless you hit fucking ult on someone, then you do.
Wait, who the fuck is your Twisted Fate? That guy got a good skin, what?
It's the Euler. This guy has like 5,400 gifted subs on my channel, 4,000 on Rat IRL. It's like it's actual Euler.
You got the money.
Did you get sick, Trutut?
What? No. Well, what?
You didn't get sick, bro. When I landed, like one day after, I got fucking sick. It was so bad.
Do you even?
I mean, it still is bad.
Do you even travel, bro?
Welcome to you.
No, I don't. Last time I traveled was in Korea.
So you barely travel. That might explain it. I travel a lot, so long
so you think you can get?
Action is.
Walrus also got sick. Yeah, but those guys were like out partying and meeting up non-stop. I was like, I spent like so long just sitting in my like hotel room. Besides, I'm already used to London from my last trip. Those guys have been first timing it.
Dude, I'm so scared of this champion. I think this goes through as an Aatrox counter. I really do, but we will see.
Now it's time to see.
I don't know if it's
Aatrox.
I think you just have mental block.
Bro, how is it mental block? You can dash like 5 times in 5 seconds in all like
it's really
directions.
predictable how she dashes though, because she always has to cast an ability. Like if you catch her off guard, if you are the one engaging, she cannot just react to it because it has delay. It's not like Like
if you press it at the same time,
the
there is
biggest
delay,
Aatrox
yeah.
counters are like Briar and Aphili. Like if you played against my Briar, I would literally not be able to lane.
Briar.
Because you can literally just like Q1 and Q2 of Aatrox really cannot hit.
Dude, I cancel Briar all the time. It's so good, like so easy to cancel out.
Yeah, but you're playing versus like master players.
Yeah, because no one except for you plays Briar in high elo.
Bro.
Who plays Briar?
Me.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, bro. After I don't think after Diamond people play Briar. Not even in the jungle. No one. I never see Briar. By the way, I saw a TikTok of you where you pressed Q on Ambessa like this, and then you said, "Oh, range champion." How is that range? What you just did right now? That's not range.
The whip is melee.
My children are my
I mean, the whip is like super range, like.
and greatest weakness.
No, it's not. You're a melee champion. You still gotta walk up.
Oh,
And it's a skill shot.
I mean, for the most
it's a
part,
skill shot. How is it ranged?
Yeah, that's melee, bro.
Yeah, it is. I got hit by it. It's a skill shot. So you say Gragas is a ranged champion because he queued me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Bro.
more range than action.
Yeah, Kappa. Okay. Right-clicking on ADC, that's not range, but hitting a skill shot from 5 million kilometers, that's fucking ranged, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
For me, ranged is always if you right-click and you're far away. That's ranged for me.
Yeah, he's just pressed because he plays Aatrox. Can accept he's one of us.
Oh, what do you?
I missed Twisted Fate top.
Oh, suck my. Bro, you don't even mean it. You don't mean that. You just say that
You know Twisted Fate won me 2 tournaments, right? With Nemesis.
Bro.
Literally 2 tournaments won because of Twisted Fate.
That was not fun, okay?
Oh my god.
There's a difference between like Vayne top lane and like, you know, regular range top, and then like this shit like the shit with Akshan, I think, the shit with TF was not fun, bro. That was not fun.
You don't know how much I miss on hit action top. Like it's really not viable. Have you ever played against an action in like 2 years?
Very rarely, and I demolished him every time because when we were like here, like where we are right now, he could never escape from my combo because the E could not, like, he cannot reach anything with the hook shot. So did I just cancel your dash there, or did you just not dash?
It's cancel.
Oh, you can cancel.
Still though, like, he
like,
got
right now, I think
about
it's shit, but I
300
think
shield
Phase
for
one
no
is
reason, dude. What the
really
fuck?
problematic.
How many dashes are too many dashes?
Oh, what the?
What the
Nah,
fuck
I
is
don't like
this?
that at all. And like you have no mana too, so it's
What
even
the
worse.
fuck is this?
Like my cooldowns are so big.
What? Bro, you don't stop casting. I have big cooldowns. I gotta wait 6 seconds.
You're
now.
kidding? Like my Q is on 15-second cooldown right now, man.
No enemy.
What is your 15-second cooldown? Your W.
No, my Q.
Shut up! That ain't no. Bro, how? I'm sorry. That's not possible. How? What the f is that?
Okay, maybe
It's my second time now.
Maybe Ignite is the way.
Bro, this is. I don't like playing against this at all. I don't like this at all. This is really bad.
Spearshot's favorite thing is available.
Bro, public service announcement to every viewer watching this. If you can send me a clip of Aatrox versus Ambessa and your W pulls the Ambessa, I'm donating you $50. I swear to God, bro.
You guys heard him.
Clip it, but the Ambessa cannot be AFK. In laning phase, regular 1v1. If you can make
a
W... What?
Has to be a medal at least as well.
Yeah, it has to be like proper gameplay. And like, if that W pulls, I'm giving you $50. There is no fucking way. If you can hit the W, you get like $5.
Oh my god, I missed.
Oh, so what? You're fucking gliding.
Damn, brother.
Oh, I cannot, dude. I cannot wait until people learn Ambessa, man. Once people know how to play this champion, I am fucked.
Versus you, yes, but like, there are so many counter picks. I can't wait till someone picks it into me and I unleash the secret counter that I know will fuck her up.
What, Poppy?
Briar. She can dash all she wants. Doesn't matter if I just fight
Yeah,
her.
you're right. Just gonna chase, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, doesn't Raya just get stat checked? Like you can chase,
No.
but you just die.
No. Ambessa has too low damage early to kill her and pass Borg
Good.
level.
If I see Ambessa, I'm
Okay.
just saying Poppy or Malphite, something brain dead, because I cannot.
Oh yeah, Malphite, you saw how it went last game, so.
I'm just rushing Zhonya's and just do my thing. And that slows me as well. So you, like that's the thing, right?
Yeah, the
so
E
you
slows.
dash on me,
Yeah,
you
the E
dash
slows.
on me, the E, and then you
Damn,
have to whip
dude.
for free. Because if you don't slow me, I think I dodge the E, no problem.
Now
You
heal
see, like this I
these
can dodge,
kind
but
of
when you walk
moments,
up
to
and
be
slow, I
honest.
think I have a problem.
That sounded stupid.
Oh, me.
Almost pulled the brush close.
Not even close. Can I leave? I don't want to play this anymore.
No, you have to.
Like, I can hit my Q1, that's pretty reliable. But after that, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yep.
A master from Southern Hemisphere.
Oh, fuck. Yo, what is that? Hey!
I don't know, he ganked, like, I'm picking him away, but he ganked anyway, it's fine, you didn't flash.
This guy picked a 55% win rate champion.
Wait, 55%?
Eno.
Give me
Not
this.
high for
No,
standard?
please.
Let pull, just be nice.
Last watch.
Let's go.
Public execution, any hoods, make the children watch.
What did you just do? What happened?
I ulted.
What was that? Do you have barrier?
No,
No,
that's
you
my...
don't. What the f-
No, look, that's my W level 1 ability.
Serpent's Fang Rush, I got it, it's fine. Bro, what the f is that champion?
That's
Riot,
a fuck ton of
Riot,
shield.
remove this. Yeah, the next game you pick Malphite, I really cannot play the game. I mean, I played into Malphite, like early game is not bad because, like the W, like any rock he throws, he just loses mana.
Yeah, of course, but like, I think once you buy like, I don't even know what you buy. Why? But the thing is, she looks fun to play.
Bro, but I
like-
assure you this champ, like, let's not jump to conclusions. I feel like
Of course not, of course.
she's either super shit or super good. Like, I cannot decide which one. Like, some games I feel like she just has no counter.
Nah, I'm going home, man. If I want to play the
She
game,
got shit on,
Nice
dude.
ninja tabi, bro.
My place in this
What?
I have
If I buy anything else, what the fuck do I do?
Oh my god, he's gonna pull!
Oh! I did it! I'm dead.
To focus on vengeance.
Holy sh... Do I outplay this?
This is serious.
This
you
is
do, bro.
serious.
Of his own destiny.
Nah, my bot's griefing. Hold on a second.
legacy.
Public
Whoop,
execution!
whoop, whoop, whoop.
You got much kung fu.
Is that called public execution, actually? Is it actually,
Yeah.
like, is that the... It
That's
is
what-
called public execution.
Yeah, that's why I'm better was saying, like, spear shot.
Is... oh... Bro, your W can tank the tower shot that's like ramped up and you have rest shield.
Come on, bro.
Holy shit.
The tiger
Wow.
is in the cage.
I'm sure if I played like 50 of these matchups, I think I'll get decent at it, but I think it's... Bro, in late game, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do against that.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just Riven 2.0, what can I say? Are we see Riven
Nah,
hard
but
for
Riven,
Atrox?
Riven is telegraphed though. Riven is telegraphed. She can
Yeah,
only
this shit
dash
as
where
well.
she's facing.
There is no
I don't-
turn.
it's-
There is no turn rate.
It's like Riven on crack, dude. It's like, you know, it's like worse than Riven. Oh, look at you, man. Look
Just
at
can't
that.
chill. Oh, look my energy. Back to full.
It's like cannon. Oh.
Damn, dude.
I like how you walked into the tower rather than getting pulled. I fucking love it, dude.
Let's save my $20, man.
Dude, my Melio wants to gank, bro. We both die.
Sounds about right.
Okay, the Emilio gang. You guys for sure do something to me.
Bro, what the f?
Come back here!
You can't go over walls. You can't go over walls.
Somebody's dying.
Buster.
Mamas.
children are my
Yes, I live.
Go back here,
There's no way
bastard!
you can dash. There's no way you can dash. Okay.
Watch me, watch me.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
do you have healing on anything?
Yeah, I do. From my ability is heal after
Nah, they
level
don't.
6. 'Cause it's also
Are you
passive.
serious?
Yeah, but it's not much. 14% damage she deals. Only 14, so it's not that much. I mean, how much does
Wait.
Aatrox heal?
So after you level ulti, you get armor pen heals for percentage of post mitigation. Oh, wait, on minions as well?
It's
Yeah.
reduced versus minions, 25% against minions.
I get nothing against minions.
Yeah, because it was OP, so they removed it.
Oh, but on you is balanced. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that Aatrox that could like heal on minions and not so much on champions. I like that. Because you could go on side lane and like heal to full HP on the minions. Oh, f me. Dude,
But I lose this.
yeah, Kappa.
Damn.
Whoa! Dude, your shield is an entirely new champion. Like, I gotta kill that first before I get to your health bar.
It sounds well,
Just
bro.
wait it out, bro.
Now, my question is if I should maybe just... Because obviously I play very aggressive. We trade like every time.
Uh-oh.
So I could also play in a way where I just do nothing and then wait like until level 11 and see what happens then, you know? What the f was that?
Skilled it.
I took 0 damage from that. Don't
Yeah, that
read
champion is-
Don't read Riven E. Aribo is onto something.
Damn.
Dude, I'm not even like exaggerating. I think Serpent's Fang might be good here. But,
0 chance for
obviously.
first item.
Yeah, not first item, but like in general against her, I think it could be good.
Bro, don't look how much Eclipse she did for me so far.
Yeah, 1700, it's quite crazy. Bro! It's a fucking miracle that I'm even hitting like my outer Q.
Damn, son.
I got you, What?!
And I'm out.
How are you out? How? Like, it makes no sense in my brain. Bro,
And
like, look, I mean, you're fed, of course, but you did that thing level 3 as well.
That's bullcrap.
Shit, man.
Oh god, that's bullcrap.
I wonder if you could do something. Like, what could you do here?
Super feature.
200 years of experience.
No way!
So you said, like, if she's not fed, you say she's, like, very useless, right?
Bro, like, I promise you, if she's... I played into a Santa, she got a chain vest, I couldn't do anything.
So do you think if I
Bro,
play
I-
Aatrox against Ambessa and I just
Probably
do
homeless.
nothing and we're both 100 CS level 11?
Yeah,
you
for
think,
sure.
like-
You for sure, you'll be fine. But like...
So you think
bro,
okay.
But bro, right now, people will just blind her. You pick like Poppy, Malphite, or like... Lily, anything that isn't a bruiser or a skirmisher, she for sure cannot play into like Juggernauts or like tanks. Versus skirmishers like Aatrox and like Camilla Riven, she just destroys
in a
them,
team
right?
fight is yeah. So I guess like because we fight a lot, I think the right play would just be like I farm with my Q, I maybe go down like 20
Yeah,
CS and then I get that back in late games. But that is so boring. Why would like that's usually tank gameplay, not real like bruiser gameplay. I
Yeah.
like fighting bruisers. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I want you to do.
Yeah, they wanted like it's very pro skewed kinda. It reminds me a bit of pro where you. just do
This champ
nothing.
will not end up in pro, I can assure you.
Yeah, for sure. But like I'm turning like the gameplay, it's pro skewed. Like how they want me to play.
Gimme.
Where is that at?
Yeah,
He's taking-
that's actually true. Like, what are they gonna do in pro play with Ambessa? Like, how the fuck is that gonna work? What? I didn't even see it! Ah! No!
Go back!
Come back!
Bro, it doesn't pull, man!
Bro, thank God you cry about the Aatrox W, but the old one was so bullshit. The amount of times they flashed out last second and it pulled me anyway, that shit was atrocious.
Dude, I thought that was a feature.
No.
That was a bug.
No, it's a
Bro,
bug.
The
It's a
one
bug.
thing that made Aatrox W slightly decent was a bug for all these years. Can you believe it?
What's next?
They should bring back his revive.
They should. They
But,
should.
but
they
make
really
it,
should.
but make it so if you're Asian and you pick Aatrox, it doesn't work. So it doesn't cause problems in pro. What?
That's the problem. It will always be a problem in pro because
Yeah,
like
that's why I said if the player is Asian, it doesn't work.
the thing is like you cannot have a bruiser with so much self peeling. You know that's the issue. Oh wait, maybe that was a mistake.
Oh my god, you guys are alive.
I'm actually left up.
Nah, winnable.
Soul is strong.
No, Anton, please! Please don't. Please, Anton. Okay, he left me.
The thing is like we make jokes about yeah, well Akshan gets a revive, Renata gets a revive, and blah blah blah. But the problem is like a top laner who's solo laning cannot have a revive because it's just too safe of a blind pick. Like I don't know about you, but when Aatrox had a revive, do you think he was a problem in solo queue? I don't think he was.
No, he was.
I don't think anyone cared about that in solo queue. It's just
I-
like in
I
gameplay, they
cared
picked it
about
every
that.
single game.
I
wanted
cared.
to test this item. It seems funny on this champ.
Which one?
This one.
Voltaic. I would say Death Stance is probably broken for you, no? Because all the shielding will soak the damage like ribbon.
My son,
Bro, this shit gets sucked so
you
fast.
were a
Oh yeah, it works on dashes, no? If you dash, you get higher energizing, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Oh no! Kill it! Kill it!
What's next?
Damn, son.
Why are you so fast? Hey, 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 hey! Hey, what?
That
What the
seems
fuck
fine
is
on
this?
Yeah, okay, dude. Okay.
What the fuck is this? That's bullshit.
It's just way too many dashes from my brain, dude. Jesus Christ. I knew, dude. I was so ready to 1v1. I was so ready to 1v1 that I played one game against some random and I knew, oh no, this will be bad. Yeah, this is
Bro, imagine all the Ravenous on this champion, like the one that works on abilities.
Oh, yeah. Nah,
Thank God
fuck
that shit is gone. I miss that Ravenous, not gonna lie though.
That was too OP, everybody played it. Assassins, fighters, everybody. Even ADCs, I think, bought it.
Okay, thanks.
Damn,
Now I don't know what to think about this champion. Good luck in solo queue, Nail. Thank you for
Yeah,
playing.
I'll need it. Yeah, no problem, bro.
Shout out to
Fucking hell.
Zyox and you. Goodbye. Yeah, I'll host him later for what I did to his asshole. Right to the video. Bro, I don't know what to think about this champion anymore. Like, here I play versus a challenger Aatrox OTP. I completely mock this guy. Then I play versus a Emerald Malphite! And he molests me! I don't know what to think! I don't know what to think anymore!
I play against a challenger Aatrox and I win. And then I play against an Emerald Malphite and he molests me. What the fuck do you mean? Wait, I want to hear that again.
I don't know what to think anymore!
Wait.
Like, here I play versus a challenger Aatrox OTP. I completely mock this guy. Then I play versus a Emerald Malphite! And he molests me!
I'm not sure why, but I find it very funny, man. What? Anyway, I think I'm gonna end here for now. I am going to end here for now, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to try some Mombasa ideas, Bambosa. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow.